Hello maths fans, and we're back again with some more help for a Maths Watch clip, but actually part of assignment set for year 10 for week beginning 27th of April, and this is question 21, and it's a ratio question. So we've got A, B and C are positive integers. Integer, you'll remember, means whole numbers. A to B is 3 to 8, B to C is 6 to 11. Okay, work out the smallest possible value of A plus B plus C. Well, we've got a comparison of A to B and B to C. Okay, so we need to make a comparison of A to B to C. The smallest part I'll come to in a minute, but let's just get this right first. Okay, so if you look at this, A to B is 3 to 8. Now, if we double both parts of that ratio, that could be written as 6 to 16. And if I triple it, 9 to 24. And if I times it by 4, so all I'm doing each time times by 3, times by 4, I could get 12 to 32. And I could carry on forever. This is what's known as this ratio in its simplest form. So they're all the same ratios. That's in its simplest form. Okay? And we'll come back to that in a little while when we talk about what is the smallest possible value of A plus B plus C. B to C, same thing, 6 to 11. If I double both parts of the ratio, I get 12 to 22. If I triple it, times by 3, I get 18 to 33. If I times it by 4, I get 24 to 44, and I could carry on. Now I've stopped there, and you might see why here. We want a link between A, B, and C. Now if I just circle this here, remember these are all equivalent ratios to each other, and these are equivalent ratios to the A to B ratio. You'll notice now, looking at those parts in both lists, they've both got a B part worth 24. So I can link this now. I can now say that A to B to C could be written as 9 to 24 to 44. Okay. And that's the first time in those lists that we've got that match. Okay, so those are the smallest numbers for A, B and C for which we get those match. I can show you in a minute that actually you can get another match with bigger numbers, but we're just going to go with these at the moment. So that's the smallest A to B, C ratio, B to C ratio that we could actually get there. So if we do A plus B plus C, you've actually got 9 plus 24 plus 44. Let's write that there. 9 plus 24 plus 44, what's that? That's 68. I think that's 77. Yeah, 77. So the A plus, that's the answer, 77. Okay, so what else did I just say? Well, let's go back to another way you might have seen this. Some of you might have said, well, hold on, I know A to B is 3 to 8, and B to C is also 6 to 11. Okay, what's the first number, the lowest common multiple, if you like, of 8 and 6? Well, they both divide into 24. Aren't they? So what have I had to do with the 6 to make it 24? I've had to times it by 4, so times 11 by 4. What have I had to do with the 3 to make it 24? The 8 to become 24, I've times it by 3. Times by 3, I get 9 to 24 to 44. So that's another way, probably a little bit quicker if you're thinking about lowest common multiples. Why is it the smallest? So we said about this as well. Well, look, I've got 9. We found that 9 to 24 to 44 is a possible ratio for A to B to C. But if I double each one of those, I get 18 to 48 to 88. Okay, well, that's exactly the same ratio, but it's not the smallest. It's not where the numbers A, B, and C are the smallest. And there's an infinite number of these. You can probably see that I can multiply by 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay, well, I hope that all makes sense, and I will see you next time.